Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a rowdy couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
It's time for RWBY.
It's time for RWBY, Volume 4, Episode 6. If you want all of our RWBY reactions, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
Okay. Okay, it starts with a tower and it breaks and they all go in all directions.
Adventure. What's on the agenda today?
Walking.
With a side of... Aw. Haven is a lot farther away than I thought.
Ruby, how long did you think this journey was going to take?
A couple days.
I don't know. I grew up in a small area. I've never been this far away from home.
Right, but how long?
Maybe like, 2 weeks?
What?
Okay, fine. 3 or something. Look, whatever. Hey, what's that?
That's strange. I didn't think we'd be hitting another village for a few days.
Are those buildings damaged?
We should search for survivors.
Bracelets. No, it's just another village that they messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anything? Nothing over here.
No one over here either.
It almost seems like the town was abandoned.
Where they took everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri. Never heard of it.
Me neither.
I have. You might think of it as Anima's Mountain Glen, had it never been completed. Years ago, the richest members of Mistral were unhappy with how the kingdom was being run. Frustrated with the council, they pooled their resources together to build their own city, with their own laws.
Did not complete it.
They hoped that one day, it could maybe even become its own kingdom. Many thought it would be the future. I know my parents did.
What happened?
What always happens.
Grim.
The Grim.
Not just anyone.
One?
Come on. Let's just get through here. This place gives me the creeps.
You know that Weiss's voice?
I guess so.
Or- Stand up for them. I really do not like the brother.
Overcoming.
Oh yeah, that's obvious. But like, we only just met her brother. I guess we only just met the father. But we've heard a lot about him.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree in the male line in this family.
Gotta meet her mom.
Need anything else? No.
Is her mom alive?
Yeah, she was like drunk in the garden, I think.
Oh.
Like, when...
Okay.
That's precisely my point. We offer fawners the exact same wages given to the rest of our mining staff. Their argument's completely invalid right out of the gate.
Well, I think the bigger issue here is our society as a whole.
What? You mean Atlas?
Atlas, Mantle, you can't deny the economic disparity between the two.
I mean, what exactly are you suggesting?
I'm just saying, I don't think it's necessarily an issue of
Where are you
compensation
going?
as much as it's one of opportunity.
I'm just a little thirsty.
Sweetheart, we have people for that.
What? No, I can get it. I'll be right back, I promise.
Yeah,
Look,
people.
no
for
one
that.
asked them to move here.
But companies like the SDC promised jobs.
I'm sorry, I tuned out for a second, but sounds like I'm the good guy again.
It's beautiful. You two match.
Ew,
Yes,
nice line.
it's a lovely painting.
So, that was my attempt at breaking the ice. How am I doing so far?
Not well.
You are leaving a lot to be desired.
Well, I've always appreciated honesty. Henry, Marigold.
Weichny.
I
Oh,
know.
Champagne.
I saw your performance. Obviously. You were wonderful. And I promise I'm not just saying that because you're pretty. Honesty, remember? So, you thinking about buying it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, kind of pricey for a painting.
It's to raise money.
Oh, really? For what?
For what?
I'll admit, I only come to these things for the food and drinks. And the extraordinary company, of course.
You're not coming across well at all.
Nope.
So what? Is it another Mantle fundraiser or something?
Get out.
What?
Get out, or I will have security escort you out.
But I haven't done any.
Leave!
You've just insulted her.
Whatever.
This party was dead anyways.
No, no! I asked for a double, son! This is completely watered down!
That kind of background.
But really, does it come as any surprise what happened to Vale?
It was a long time coming, if you ask me.
Honey.
Wow.
What? You said the same thing last night. If they're so arrogant to think they can get by without proper kingdom defense, then I say good riddance.
Shut up!
What?
You don't have a clue! None of you do!
Excuse me?
You're all just standing around talking about nothing! Worrying about your hair, your money, your stupid problems that don't mean anything!
Weiss, that's enough.
Let go of me.
You're embarrassing the family.
I said let go.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. Arrest her!
Arrest her.
What are you waiting for? She's insane. She should be locked up.
She's the only one making sense around here.
Nice.
Boom.
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for the party, Jacques.
I like this guy more and more.
I hate that chick in the black dress. They did a great job with her character.
Mm-hmm. I bet whoever voiced her had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. And I hate the douchey guy by the painting too. Like they just did such a good job of like the
Yep.
character types.
Yep. The actors did a great job of the role. Game time. I love Nora's game face.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Skin.
Is that who he's supposed to be?
No, I think he thought he was a Cheshire Cat.
He just always strikes me as Gollum. Or Wormtongue. Lord of the Rings, I don't know why.
It's not confirmed that he's a Cheshire Cat, but like the last time, like he faded away in the eyes.
Yeah. Don't like that building anyway.
Well, it was half made.
Not looking for a fight. Who are you?
Who I am matters not to you, or you, or... Well, you do interest me. No, I only matter
I think she's cute,
to
Sean.
you.
Oh.
Me?
You haven't the slightest clue, do you? Oh, how exciting this must be!
What do you want?
The rose has thorns! My little flower, I'm here to whisk you away with me.
Well, what if she doesn't want to go with you?
Yeah, Nora.
Well, I'll take her.
We're not going to let you do that.
Good.
No.
John!
Oh!
She doesn't seem upset by that.
Well, because she's gonna power her up. Because if she's Thor, lightning and the thunder.
Nice.
Ruby doesn't miss.
Surprise!
Alright. So, you got skills.
A faunus.
What is this about? The White Fang? Roman Torchwick?
Plastic soldiers and pawns. My heart and body belong only to our goddess.
His hair's like a tail.
No, it is a tail. It's a scorpion tail.
Ah.
Only in her wildest dreams.
I didn't realize that.
Well, I wasn't sure that I was seeing it at first either. But then they said, is he a faunus? And I was like, so he did transform somehow. And then I saw the head of it, which is very scorpion.
Ooh. Crow? Yeah.
He didn't get stung, though, did he?
No, he caught it.
Way to make an entrance.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, they're gonna end it there?
Seriously?
Oh, damn. Oh, nice entrance and ending.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Crow in the next episode to kick some ass.
Yeah, Crow, and then the guy from Weiss's thing who shot her mythical
You know what?
Patronus.
Every time I hear his name, I think I'm gonna remember it, and I freaking forget it every single time. Like the general guy.
But I will say, like, those two characters keep growing on me, and they are both very interesting and dynamic characters for what truly are secondary supporting roles at best. I mean, I don't even know if they'd be secondary necessarily. They might be like third tier supporting, but the actors do a great job. The story writers do a great job to really make this these two characters come alive. And no, we don't remember their names always, but they do make an impression.
Well, because in general, at first we didn't really necessarily like him.
No, I mean, they did a good job.
Like, his growth, I've really enjoyed. Like Crow, has always been kind of fun. So I've never there's never a part where I disliked him. Maybe, parts where I didn't necessarily entirely trust him.
Yeah.
But I think, so it's great to see him come along and be such a protector and look out for Ruby. And I think he looks out for Yang as well. But Yang's at home. I think he trusts Yang's father. Because we know what he thinks of his sister and Yang's mother.
Yes. Yeah, that tavern scene. I'm still waiting for the repercussions and ripple effects from that.
Yep, for sure. And what was that deal with Weiss? Like something she couldn't control? She can now summon a frost beast?
Frost boar Patronus.
Yeah, but I didn't know if so is it always going to be a boar, or can she just summon different kinds of animals?
Oh, I don't know.
So
That's
I
a good
thought,
question.
yeah, I'm curious about that.
And I was very pleased to see her evolution as a character, because I think, not that I think she always fit in back at home with her family and this crowd of people, because I think we got the impression that she didn't necessarily, but she knew sort of how to behave.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Put on the airs of that society and schmooze with those kinds of people. So I just love the evolution of her at this point, not even being able to tolerate really being in the same room of a bunch of people who are just so vapid and greedy and completely removed from what's going on in the world on a human level.
Yeah.
And for her father to say oh, you don't go, we have people for that. For her to say no, I'm going.
Yeah.
I was so proud of her.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, it's if you're paying people and that's part of their job is to bring you drinks or whatever, and that's I'm not knocking that if you want to have people at your at your party cater it and servers and everything like that. But
isn't it to bring your guests stuff and make sure your guests are fulfilled rather than to wait on you personally hand and foot?
Well, no. What I'm saying is that it's just to stop her from going and getting it and being it's beneath you to go and get your own thing. For me that was a problem that I had with it, was just the fact that okay, you're not gonna get this. This is servants' work to bring drinks and everything like that. Not necessarily the fact that they had somebody because I mean whatever however you spend your money, as long as you're not hurting anybody, it doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, but because people waste their money on a bunch of things. I waste my money on stupid things all the time. But yeah, just the fact if she wants to go get her own drink, let her get her own drink. The fact that oh no, we don't do that. Schnees, we're above that. That was asinine.
Yeah. I'm gonna yes and to what he said, because I'm gonna take it a step further. Do whatever you want with your money as long as you're not hurting anyone or disrespecting anyone.
Yeah. I think that's kind of hurting someone, different emotionally or physically, hurting someone.
I agree, but I think often people don't think of it that way.
Yeah.
Because the amount of disrespect people will fling at people in the service industry or store clerks, I mean, it is truly a disgusting aspect of our society that so often people feel it's fine to treat service people as beneath them.
Yeah.
And that somehow that profession is less than, and the people who do it are less than, or only doing it because they're desperate or they have no better option.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna highlight the disrespect option in there.
Well done. I appreciate that, the highlighting of that.
Thank you.
We both worked in the service industry
Yes,
for
seen
a
it
long
all.
time. Yeah. So don't want to go too much into a tangent on that, but let us know.
Bit bitter.
Let us know what you thought about that down below in the comments. What you thought about this episode, and if you want early free access to our RWBY reactions, check out the description of this video because we got a link to our Patreon there.
Yeah.
And a link for a playlist for all of our RWBY reactions. If this is the first time you're checking out the channel, welcome. And go ahead and binge.
Yeah, happy binging.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 6, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.